Hello everybody, welcome to the Alan Bahuth Hour. It is time for part 9 of Chrono Cross. I can't believe we're up to 9 parts. We're looking to get into double digits, I'm sure. And may I just take a moment to point out that we have some 33 hours of playtime in this game already. And we're still on disc 1. Either this game is gonna be a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be, or disc 2 is gonna be so short that it's like pointless to even have it on 2 separate discs. Like, just trim a little fat somewhere, just remove one cutscene, something, fit everything on one disc. Man. Oh. Hey, how's it going? We're not gonna be on camera today because it's really hot. Well, it's not hotter than before, but for some reason I feel like I'm choking if there's any fabric on my skin. It's very unpleasant in here. So therefore, you are going to get the fantastic cardboard cutout treatment. And so let us get into it. Hi, here we are. Where's our game audio? Where's our game footage? There. It's a little slow to boot up, but you know, that was the style at the time. All right. What else is going on? So last time, gonna be a really easy time actually to recap. Last time we went and met all of the 6 dragons and fought them and got their relics. That is what we did. Hey Ham, good to see ya. How's it going? Have you noticed the new global Twitch emote we were talking about yesterday? Is like you're a Minecraft. It's pretty good. Now, given that, you know, the prefix is MacD, and it is like a, you know, trademarked character, I'm sure. I don't know if that emote's gonna be around forever. I feel like it's a promotional thing, though I have no idea what it's promoting other than just the concept of McDonald's and or Minecraft. But that's there, so consider yourself seen. Promotes the concept of stealing burgers. Heck yeah. You know that the food tastes better if it's not yours. Dragon Tear used to be kept inside a shrine in Gold Dove. Someone from the village stole it. Right, Gold Dove. That's where that shaman was. We have to go see them too. I mean, probably have to shift worlds first, or do I go to Guldo first in this iteration? Timeline swapping, I have never been able to wrap my head around. Like these events belong in this timeline, and these and that. Just can't. Oh, okay. It appears there's a reason for me to be coming here, perhaps. Serge, isn't there something strange about this village? What's going on? People are gathering over there. Let's go find out what's up. Those look like poor soldiers. In a small village like this. But something's on. Who's that lady? You dare resist the poor military? So what if I resist? Why don't you stop hiding behind your men and try to stop me yourself? Make you regret that. Let you go. Seize this girl. What me, sir? Oh, don't talk back. That's a direct order. Get with it on the double. You heard us. Cease your resistance. Women should be more gentle and ladylike. Kick. There, that'll teach you a lesson of great soldier man. Would you need another round? Why isn't this Sir Lynx? We cannot arrest this girl on our own. Please help us, sir. Are you? You're still no match for me. Leave this village now. I know we don't want to fight you. Just want to fight the poor military. Sorry, Orla. I assume you won't let us just run away and choose the pacifist strat. Let's just see if there's any unique dialogue for this. Running away? If you call yourself a soldier, you'll fight till the bitter end. You have no choice but to fight. That's a fun thing to say when it gives you the option of actually falling back. Alright then. Now, if you know me, you know that I do enjoy a good martial arts girl. Pugilist lady, anything like that. I don't much care for her design. Like, what? Like, I don't know, sailor schoolgirl outfit, but green? And the what's going on with the double ponytail and I don't know. I don't know, green and blonde just isn't working for me. She's got good evasion, though. Gotta give her that. Well, let's see those punches. It's called multi-punch, but it's a mix of punches and kicks. Okay. Oh, come on. Merciful work, Sir Lynx. Knew we could count on you, sir. Thank you for your troubles. Please leave the rest to us. We'll take her into custody and sentence her at headquarters. Wait. I'll order you and your troops to return to headquarters. We will take care of this girl. This village will be under Sir Lynx's command until further notice. Report that back to High Command. But that will be too much trouble for... Didn't you hear? This is an order from your superior officer. If you disobey, you will be court-martialed. Do Starkey make myself clear? Yes, sir. We'll gather the troops and head back to headquarters at once, sir. You say that you really are Surge? Even though you're in a different body? I don't know what happened, but you need to get back to your true self. Cannot believe it. Is it possible such a thing can occur? You should not get... Even you should not get up so soon. You're alright. Even though you're a trained fighter, you should refrain from pushing yourself too hard. I'll be fine. But I almost bit the big one this time. Looks like I'm in need of more training. Ooh, that hurts. As proof that you're really Surge when you regain yourself, I will lend you this brooch. Orla, is that your sister's? It's alright, for now. Listen, Surge, promise me this. When you successfully regain your true self, come visit me. I will gladly aid you then. We'll lend you this brioche bun. Brioche buns. Who needs sesame seeds anyway? I have no idea if I'm pronouncing brioche correctly. Because if I am, it's kind of ruining the wordplay, I think. Anyway, I was saying something about us being more than 30 hours in, and we're still regularly meeting new characters who join the party. And not just like optional characters, but people who join by story, so it's... Either they want you to be constantly rotating, or... I don't know, it's just... I feel like we would prefer a smaller, more consistent, well-developed group rather than a bunch of people who we don't end up feeling any connection with. Anyway, so I want stone mail. I want stone mail, but I don't have a carapace. Where do I get carapace? That's really the problem. And 32 for one is just, that's just not feasible. That's just not realistic. It's not... You can't be serious. It would cost so much. Costs way too much. Why don't I just look it up online? Where the heck do I find a carapace? Like you would... That seems like something I could allow myself to... spoil myself on. Carapace. Like, I feel like I might have gotten some really early in the game. Even. Is there a guide specifically for this? Dropped steel items list. Control F. Carapace. Common drop item off a Drongo. Only the Drongo drops a carapace? Is that correct? Wait, that's not... Okay. Where the heck do I find a Drongo? Drongo, Homeworld, innately green. Where? Where in the home world? Where in another world? What? That's a terrible enemy list. Drongo parentheses home world. Fossil Valley. Yeah. Then I was right. Then I was right that no, I was still wrong. No, wait. Homeworld? Homeworld Fossil Valley. No. Oh, okay. Homeworld Fossil Valley Drongo. Okay. Moving on. I'll just go and look for these materials right now. See how it goes. So we're gonna need to swap worlds, which is honestly fine because we need to get onto this island again, this continent, this whatever. Timeline shift. Zoop. And drop. Now let's look for Drongos. Is this a Drongo? I don't think that's a Drongo. These are... These are dingoes. Bubba and Mama. Don't need to be bothering no dingoes. But get off me. Dingo. I don't think the bird would have a carapace. Like, that's something different. Is it these? Totem pole pillars? Big holes in them? What am I looking at? These are Drongos. Yeah. Do I have an element or something for stealing that could allow me to get even more carapaces per battle? Hey, Ark. What joke did I steal? There's a carapace. Well, crossing the Chrono? Oh, that one. Yeah, probably. You probably said it first, and that was percolating in my subconscious, and I just regurgitated it because I didn't know what else to say. I'll go in live message. "33 hours and still disc 1, by the way. Isn't that kind of nuts? How's it going, Ark? What's new and or cool with you? Two carapaces. Good, great. Do we have more of these enemies left, or do I need to leave to the overworld? Oh, there's one. There's another one. Good. First time over a month, I have actual real work to do. Hey! How about that? Making good money too? Oh! Hey! Look at you! Moving up in the world. Love to see it. Oh wait, that one actually... Did they always die before I used the cats? I'm sleepy today because I kind of stayed up late, had trouble falling asleep, waiting for a callback that never came. So, just a little grump behind the scenes here. Trying to think of something good or cool that happened to me lately, and only thing I can think of is yesterday after I was done with stream, I got to watch Karan stream, and I got to see him beat Felvedek, game he had been playing on my recommendation. So he has saved 15th century Slovakia in a JRPG, maybe not actually a JRPG, just RPG Maker game. Felvedek is cool and people should play it. How many carapaces did I get? Enough, I imagine. How do I even check it? Is it... I need to go into the equipment and into like accessories, but that's not really an equipable. Okay, I have 7. So if it's 2 per armor, then that's enough for armor for all of my main party. What else is good and cool? I guess the remake of Trails in the Sky, the first chapter, is coming out like today, tomorrow, within, I don't know, some hours? Less than 24 hours? I'm not gonna play it. I'm satisfied having played the original. But like, hopefully that game is as good as the original was, and maybe gets a new generation of people into them. Because who doesn't love Japanese RPG with the central appeal of pining for / banging your stepbrother? Let's forge that armor. Can we not forge more than one at a time? 3 more defense, 4 more magic defense. I feel like we're still just living with such small numbers here. Very small numbers in this game. Well. Did I get any new element slots? Yes. I have a tier 5 slot here. Still have some infernos. Oh wait, hang on. Forever Zero? Element level 7? All things become eternal nothingness. I don't remember seeing that one. Did we gain that from beating all of the dragons? Can't believe you're still on the first disc. You're not gonna get to Birth by Sleep until next year at this rate. Yeah, I'm thinking either this game is twice as long as I thought it was, or disc 2 is just super duper short. Actually, I very much believe that disc 2 is short to the point of pointlessness. Just because I looked at a guide to have like an approximation of how many chapters, how far along am I at any point, and it's like disc 1 is like split into 50 parts, and disc 2 is split into less than 10 parts. Like, I'm trying to think of a more lopsided case of like a multi-disc game, and I mean, the 4th disc of Final Fantasy VIII didn't really have a lot on it. Wasn't that one kind of just mostly the final dungeon? But it's a little different when it's disc 4 rather than disc 2. Like you've still justified and fully filled up 3 discs. For a disc I forgot even existed, just played it a few months ago. Yeah. I want to say that the 3rd disc of FF7 wasn't all that much either, but it was still more than that. Hello there. So about my journey being blessed by the dragon gods, I have all of the relics now. Does that get me anything? I thought they would do something for me. I might need to be in the other timeline. See if something else is going on there. Back and forth to the beach all the time. What else is going on? So there's I saw there was a little trend going around on Blue Sky, seemingly among the RPG crowd, of quote tweeting each other in chains of like what's a series of video games that you never played but that you think you would love. And I got to thinking about how, with my multi-year backlog project, I think my answer to that question is none. Any series that I think I would like, I have played at least one game in by now. Sure, there's like one of them games that would have been on the list was Wild Arms. Now I played 2 Wild Arms games, and Wild Arms 2 slaps, and I do hope that I eventually get around to playing the PlayStation 2 games. And same deal with the Star Ocean. Same anything I think anytime I think I'd like something, I just go play. There's a lot I think I would like, but you know, I can only play so many games at a time. So right now it's this one. May I enter?
What should we do now? At this rate, we won't be able to borrow the dragon tear.
Speaking of the dragon tear, shouldn't we return the broken tear to the shrine in the other world? The shaman in the other world might be able to help us somehow. Oh, I needed to see this little conversation? No. Maybe it's not that conversation that I needed to see. Maybe I actually needed to interact with the shaman by bringing up this menu and pulling out the stuff. So what I'm interested in, I want to try Rogue Galaxy someday. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about Rogue Galaxy myself. Like, that's kind of, sort of on my backlog, because I think I like level 5. Even though Dark Cloud 2 kind of ruined that for me. Yeah, like, there's definitely tons and tons of RPGs that I want to check out that aren't necessarily part of a series. But for anything with multiple entries in it, there's not a lot. Like, I'm aware that I haven't played any Atelier games, any Monachemia. I don't know if that's something I would be into. Like, maybe a little. I don't know that my heart is wide open enough to love it. And I'm also aware that I haven't played any Xenosaga, which I don't think I would particularly enjoy, because even my Xenoblade enjoyment is rather limited, and mostly just limited to the first game. Metal Max? Metal Max vaguely rings a bell. Was that a Game Boy Color game? Xenosaga Closing Tone to Xenogears, which I have yet to play. That's another one. Another one of those remaining PlayStation 1 things that I guess I'm obligated to play and see. I don't necessarily expect that I'm gonna enjoy it a ton, but we'll see. I think it started on NES, there are SNES entries. Okay. Hey, so about that so about that tier, I have a tier of hate.
How can this be? This is without a doubt a piece of the dragon tier. Surge, I shall bestow upon you the dragon emblem. It is a symbol of a dragon shaman. This emblem and the dragon tier have been handed down by dragon shamans for generations. Although the worlds are different, you should be able to receive aid from the other shaman with this emblem. Make haste to the alternate world.
Oh, we are just going back and forth. We are just going back and forth from one world to the other. This is some stuffing. This is some real filler. Like, if I could just push a button and like pick a thing out of here to swap worlds instantly, fine. Instead we have to go across all of these loading zones and the world map and yada yada. Hey Chucky, welcome in. To understand who can make a sequel to Chrono Trigger not understand the concept of pacing. Yeah, it's weird. I'm thinking about how one of the things that made Chrono Trigger well paced was the way that you don't need to grind, because if you just fight the battles that are placed in your way as you're going through the maps, yeah, you'll be high level enough and probably have enough money. You don't need to grind. And they kind of took that and then are like, yeah, well, let's just make battles completely unrewarding. And you don't need to grind. That's how we ensure that you don't need to grind. But also, let's put in segments where you have to fight 12 unrewarding enemies, 12 unrewarding battles of multiple enemies in order for a boss to show up. And let's do that twice in the 6 dragon segment. Yo, check this shit out. That is a dragon emblem? How did a foreigner like you get a hold of it?
Welcome, travelers across the dimensions. Bring them before me.
Don't forget that none of those battles will stress resources or be difficult, so there's an even tension to make it fun. Yeah, if you beat the first one, you can beat the rest of them. There's fairly little randomness to it. And all the battles become just the same process of swing your weak attack because it's accurate, so that you can build your meters, so that you can use your magic, and repeat. Yes, if it's your wish, Miss Dina, your permission from the chief. You may pass, foreign travelers. Oh, the older lady isn't here on this timeline?
As promised, I will lend you the dragon tear. I shall accompany you to the fort as well.
Oh? You can accompany me at a distance, lady. Doesn't she seem like she would be a big mage type character? 29 strength and 23 magic. Does anybody actually have more magic than strength? Okay, 27 to 25. Irene's has the best ratio. Oh wait, Riddell, 31-31. Guided by a large Morgan as a route to Viper Manor I took. Like the dancer does too? Huh.
May the 6 dragon gods bestow protection upon we children of the planet.
The dancer, you say? Oh wait, that's the only character I didn't scroll down to. Backwards cyborg. Isn't Mickey the dancer? Is there another dancer? $30 and $22. Maybe it's Maybe it's a little misleading. Let me check something. How do I like maybe the strength is a little misleading because that's like no, okay. Okay. No, the strength and magic that we're seeing, I believe, are their innate abilities, and like we're seeing strength and magic, the upper numbers, which are their, their inherent values. We're not seeing them with weapon modifiers, which I thought was the case, that we're getting much more that boosts attack, but not much that boosts magic. Red Online, she has the highest magic of any red element character. That's very possible to be true. Don't see why that couldn't be the case. Well, I guess we're taking Stina and going to Fort Dragonia? Is that what you said we were doing? Take the dragon tree with you to the room of rituals in Fort Dragonia. Okay. Room of ritual. Is that the room furthest end? We gotta go through the whole dungeon again. Also, I assume we're doing it in this world, the home world. Otherwise, that Stina would have specified that. Go to the other world thing. Oh, here she is.
Place the dragon tear here. The fort shall open itself up for you.
It's becoming a different dungeon? That was fully automated. I didn't have to do anything. Alright. Oh gosh, this dungeon took quite a lot of doing the first time through. Oh. Looks like I don't have to do anything this time. Yay. Huh. So you finally made it. But this is as far as you will get. It's a little too soon for you to get your original form back. Dark Surge. Wow. Ooh, he is hitting quite hard even after we have our upgraded armor. And he's evading all the time, like a jerk. Yo, this sucks. Leave Zappa alone already. Cat pooped on his blanket in my bed and on my laptop. Oh no, 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 no. Sorry that you have to deal with that. Poor kitty. field is all white. Have a big special move coming in. 331. Good numbers, not the biggest I've seen. Probably defend you. One on the side of the bed and laptop was closed. It's not too bad. Yeah, but still. Could have done without that in your day. At least Zappa is hitting hard. He's landing those blows. Do I go for the +4? Make sure that he gets a little up to speed. Yeah, you know what? Sure. When, if not. 151 is still not even all that much. Oh, beans. This is gonna hurt. Get the color, just use whatever to get some healing in after that. Hit him with anything in particular. I mean, he should be weak to white. We still have white health. What this now? Well, that's no good. Hello, Shion. It is way too hot in here. How you doing? We are fighting Dark Surge. Trying to get our boy's body back. You just woke up? Stayed up all night playing Silk Song, did you? I knew it. good reason to stay up all night, I think. Uh-oh. Here comes a thunderstorm. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Zap is all full of the magic level thingy. We gotta use something. We gotta use. I don't think we need to heal that much, but we gotta spend some of these resources. Let's become a hammer bro. Did Chrono finally cross, or did he trigger? A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Hey, there we go. I actually had to use a revive in this battle. That, like, never happens. Star number 37. 7 HP, 1 magic. Ooh. A tier 8 slot. That's a first. 4 HP, 1 Raz. A tier 8 slot. Terrible stat gains, but good on you for getting that tier 8 thingy. We got a Pentagon Sigil A. Impressive. I may have underestimated you. Anyway, I must get on with my affairs before it's too late. Goodbye, Surge. So was that fight just nothing? Like we accomplished nothing? He just gets away unscathed? Cool. Love it when there's no consequences for my actions. I think we're going up. Bro just got scolded and pieced down. Yeah, pretty much. Can I? I guess I can reach this warp pad right away. Do I want to bother checking all these chests first? It doesn't appear to be any enemies here, so. No enemies? No enemies. Well, in that case, I'll just take my time. What are these nostrums I'm picking up? Oh, I have 46 of them. They're single target, big heal. We found anti-white and anti-black and 2 nostrums. I wonder if that is in any way suggestive of how I need to prepare for any upcoming battles. If there's anything I haven't checked, it would be over here, wouldn't it? Huh, no. Oh, that's it then. Shiny. The music cutting out for that always makes it seem so very important. Like we are definitely going the right direction. Maybe. Oh.
Surge, you must proceed alone from here. You must see and confirm for yourself who you really are. Truth shall manifest itself once you believe in your heart.
No, but Starkey and Zappa. One-on-one battle coming up? Oh no. I'm not necessarily equipped for that. I can't open my menu. I can open this menu. I can no longer change my equipped elements. All life on this planet was born in the sea. The life form softly slumbered within the womb of our mother sea. Until eventually they developed free will and were able to swim about the ocean freely. Then there came those that, not satisfied with life in water, looked up from the ocean floor towards the blue skies and dreamt with the feel of the land. Eons passed before their preposterous dream became a reality, and they rose up from the sea onto the earth. The land became full of all kinds of creatures. Among these, the dragon lizards and the more evolved reptiles thought they would reign over the earth forever. And for a long while it seemed that they would. But then came the seals, who filled the niche between the waters and the land, living on the edges. However, the unforeseen coming of the Mighty One from the heavens suddenly smashed their kingdom to pieces. That one was known as Lavos, the Great Crimson Flame. Wielding absolute power, Lavos buried the dinosaurs, the kings of the land, in the space of a night. However, the timid apes who lived hidden in the forests came into contact with the crimson flame that fell from the sky and evolved into humans. Or perhaps it was not evolution, but transformation. In this way, humans increased in number and filled the earth. The fearsome progeny of Lavos, who, like their progenitor, began to devour our mother planet. I don't find that kind of origin story all that helpful in a setting with that then goes on to have demi-humans and a space alien party member, you know? Huh. Is that the end of the frozen flame? Good thing you found your clothes somewhere in there.
Surge!
Surge.
Surge! You've regained your identity without being led astray. Your eyes, which foresaw the truth, shall help you to regain your trust among your comrades. There's nothing we can do about the dragon tear.
Okay, that was the dragon tear, not the frozen flame. Those are separate things, perhaps.
Its shattering the soul does not come as a surprise. However, you also carry the fate of the dragon tear from another world. The broken pieces of love and hate. Although contradictory, they are two sides of the same coin. Mysterious force may come to light when the two pieces are united. Perhaps this force will be the legendary Chrono Cross. The only problem is the shrine, which is said to give life to the Chrono Cross, is nothing but a cavern inside Divine Dragon Falls. Surge, you may hold the key to bringing forth its powers.
She did say the thing. Dragon tear shattered, but transformed into the tear of love. Can we go back in here? You guys want to see what happened? It was crazy. No. Well, I really should check my equipment and elements and stuff now, because, oh, what is even happening? Okay, so you have the stone stuff. Your accessories are emptied out. Let's. We had the anti-black protection before, but we might not need anti-black at the moment. Do I have protection against anti-white? I do. Maybe that's more helpful. Then elements? Yeah, wow, yeah. All elements gone. Dash and Slash is back. As good old Luminaire. And over here now there's a flying arrow. Zombie Hamburglar equals regular Hamburglar? New lore confirmed. Yeah, I really wish that they would have let you keep all the stuff that you had on Lynx. Should I just automate this? I don't know if I should just automate this. Because it's gonna get it so incredibly wrong. Need more gravitons in here. Just because it's innately white doesn't mean that we're using all of these silly, very silly stat modifying spells. Army of Angel attacks foes and heals party. Yay. We got that now. Yeah, just put in more Infernos, man. Good. And I guess by that token, this man's innately red. Why don't we give him the salamander? Calls on Neptune's anger to create a tsunami? Wait, Neptune? I would expect Neptune to show up for the blue element. Oh wait, no, I'm reading the wrong thing. That was the blue element. I thought I was still reading the salamander because that was the last thing I clicked. Use salamander's breath to incinerate foes. That makes more sense. I'm dumb. I'm very tired. But hey, Surge is back. But this means, this is bad for Starkey, because now we have two white dudes in here. I think I'm just gonna live with a party of two white dudes and one innately red, because Starkey's got a lot of the star power-ups. Been in the party a long time. And he's got the good equipment now, and so on. Might be a big risk, but what's the alternative? I guess I could go and try and get Nikki back. I don't necessarily want to replace Zappa with Greco. I don't know that we're going all the way back to that setup. Wait, what was Nikki's color? Because if he was also red, then I need to replace Zappa, and then I know what it sounded like. I know what it sounded like when I said that. So, Stina was saying something about Dragon Falls. I have no idea what she's talking about, what location that might be. Anyway, the Nikki that I recruited before, wouldn't he be in the other world? Same thing with Greco? Didn't I meet them in the other world? Nikki has told me all about you guys. Hop on. Yes, please. Is Nikki around? Hey. Thank you. Words cannot express how I feel inside. This event has allowed me to see myself differently. I hope to share this feeling with not only humans, but with all living creatures. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, I think that's the wrong Nikki, but... where would my Nikki be if I went to the other timeline?
Am I supposed to have any idea where the dragon pass thing is? Like this whole dragon relic thing, I had long forgotten about that Goldo shaman. Oh wait, you can just vote in here, and there are fate distortions here. A what? This seems like it's probably important. This seems like it's some kind of progress. I do want to investigate that, but also like, no wait, Nikki's just back? He's just in the party again. So everybody that I recruited with Surge are back now. So Surge's and Lynx's teams have reunited. Nikki is back. Greco is back. Wait, Greco is red. Nikki is blue. Nikki's blue. Right, that's... Nikki is blue. So if I wanted to make this change... I could. Gosh, Nikki has such garbage HP though. Always had. More strength, more accuracy, more magic, but less in the speed and the defenses and health. It's rough out here. Load one in my boat and there's some fate distortions around. Yeah. Lena is also blue. Lena has better magic, a little worse strength, that's fine. Would Lena be an okay substitute for Nikki? Maybe. Oh wait, Irene's? I want to compare these two. Now Lena's just better than Irene's in every way, except speed. And Stina is also white. Do I have a means of sorting? I would like to sort them by innate element. Because it's looking to me like Grobak is my only innately black one. Okay, so I don't need to go around and rediscovering all these characters. then... What exactly am I gonna do? I'm going back to the... I'm going back to Gold Dove. I'll see if Stina is over here and has anything else to say. I mean, I probably should just be going for the fate distortions. That would be something to do. Yeah, remind me again what you want me to do now. Power of the ancient dragon god shall guide you to the Sea of Eden. Yeah, and in the Sea of Eden are the fate distortions. But what was that thing about behind the Dragon Falls? And what was the thing about the tears fusing to become the Chrono Cross? And is there anything else that I'm forgetting? Probably. I might want to go to the other world and do stuff. Okay, let's see. So, south, west, north. Is that correct? 3 fate distortions? Okay, chat. Which distortion do you want to see? Top, middle, or bottom? South, west, or north? Okay, two votes for bottom. I guess that makes sense, as it would be the first that you see when you come in from the south and start heading north. I deem you worthy of entering the Sea of Eden. Let the path be known for the ones facing fate. Oh! That's kind of abrupt. Well then, if no saving before that, no, just yeah, Well, let's insert disc 2. Let's insert disc 2, and then here we go. We made it to disc 2 in under 34 hours. Should I save that in a different slot just because? I probably shouldn't. Like, I'm just gonna accidentally load the wrong one. So let's see. Here we have present and future. And past. And also more fate distortions. I guess all of which take me back. Alright then, starting with the present. Present Fate Clotho. Wait a minute. Hold on. Clotho, and this one is Atropos. I should know what the last one is gonna be just based on having played some SMT games before. Lacheses? Not sure how to say that, but yeah, that sounds right. You were completely right. Well, let's start with Clotho. Oh. Ominous red pyramid. Clotho, spinning the thread of life. Is that it? Did I do it? What am I doing? Atropos, cutting the thread of life. Lacheses, measuring the thread of life. Oh, here they all come. Are they worthy of challenging fate? Changing fate? What did you say?
Are we being tested?
Yeah, man. Nice gradients on the face. Vita Duo. Innately green. Nice gradients on the face. I guess since we're building all the way to 8 pips now. Did I miss you getting your body back? Yeah, that happened today. That happened today. You blinked and you missed it. Clotho has stopped functioning. Good, because that hurt. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I want to throw out another heal like, right away. I don't think... Focus energy on swallow and hurl yourself at foe. Let's try this new flying arrow. Boom! Oh, that was such big damage that it needs to be healing itself. Oh boy. Atropos has stopped functioning. I wish. I mean, it's innately green, right? So I should be answering with some yellow bolts. Like that should be its weakness. I don't have all that much stamina. Maybe just defend. And there's Starkey. Oh, what are you doing? We don't want a green field. Oh, that did surprisingly much. Maybe you also defend until you get your stamina up. That was a little hurt, but oh, that did such nothing. Really insisting on the green field. How do I best respond to that? Don't know, but I can do this. And that's pretty okay. There we go. Kid busted up. And that's our 38th star. How beautiful. Actually, I got some agility out of that. You never get agility. Oh, new pip. Hooray for new pips. Why exactly did I do this, and what have I accomplished by doing this? Future Ruins. This is what was locked away. Time Fortress Chronopolis. That's not the final dungeon of the game, is it? Hold up. We'll meet Silver the Hedgehog. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me just check something. Okay, yeah, no. This is definitely not a final dungeon. We have plenty left. We have plenty left. Did I just... Yeah, I just mashed through it and saved in block 1 again, so... I no longer have a save that goes back to disc 1 like that. I kinda knew that was gonna happen. Just didn't think it would happen that immediately. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway. We're like 2 hours deep. I'm gonna take a little break. Get myself some more water. It is hot in here. Let's run some ads. See you soon.
All right. What's going on in the Chronopolis? Oh, we have some Shadow Men. Chronopolis Military Research Center. May there be everlasting peace for the children of the world. 2400 AD. Heard Group 3B's experiment today is going to be a biggie. They're releasing the Flames lock level to D in order to trace the counter time effect. Yeah, but based on previous experiments, I'm sure it'll work out just fine. During their simulation, Fate guaranteed that they would be able to use the Flame as an uplink to extract the anti-annihilation energy associated with it. Don't worry, it'll be a success. Hope so. Praise the Sun? Yeah, we're talking about linking flames. I see where you're coming from with that reference. Paula's police. Of course they would go there. Of course, that is the pun. Meet a fist. Oh, that was a proper slap. Enemies have started hitting real hard lately. And that's after I got the strongest available equipment. Not the biggest fan of that. At least it has the decency to spread the damage. Make it more worthwhile for me to be using multi-target healing, which is most of the healing that I have equipped. Dude, no! Yeah, if I'm... if a guy like this, not strictly a boss, maybe a mini-boss, if a mini-boss can get a knockout on us, then we're not in great shape. Stop targeting him exclusively.
Oh? What was that? Oh, now it's got a bazooka. Wait, what? Okay, no, that's ridiculous. What is this difficulty spike? Alan's getting upset. Well, I don't have any more revives. 700? Shut up. What is this? You can't be serious. You absolutely cannot be serious. Let me see something. Might be that we need to use some manner of buffing or debuffing. Anybody? Okay, you actually have an open slot there. So, do we have any... What would I need? If Hyra's at the full... Well, if Hyra's at the whole party, that would be great. I mean, there's weaken. Lower its power. It's... Is it attack power that's the issue? You also have an open slot. Do you have... Replace this with that, and then I want to spread those around. I think we might want both diminish and weaken. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we need to fight this stupid thing. Let me see something. Of course, he gets a fist out immediately. So I don't think that's a magic attack. I would still very much like to nullify it. Let's see if this works. Element damage halved. And then also try to weaken this guy. Oh my god, giant stupid robot shouldn't avoid 2 hits in a row. That's stupid. Anyway, let's see how hard this hits. 120. Okay, yeah. One or both of the spells that I set up for this are paying off here. Of course, my own damage output is also decreased, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, yep. Head surge. Make it feel more warranted to use healing on the full party.
There. Your shoulder exploded a little. Heal all that badly. I could use a recover all, but it's white, and that's a problem because that's the element of his bazookas and stuff. Having a fully green field right now. Don't mind, don't mind. Dude, stop dodging. Okay, here comes a bazooka. $260. Okay, so we survive it now. That's still real painful. But we can survive it now. Seems like I was disconnected and reconnected to the Twitch chat. Hi, chat. Why is this giant hunk of scrap metal so evasive? It's crazy. Time for another bazooka. One little Starkey again. Really not nice. What else to hit him with? Maybe I should have set up a little strength on myself. Just, yeah. I'm gonna stick with the red. I have a plan, maybe.
Oh, I was ready for that to go much longer. Okay. Moral of the story, make sure you have some buffs and nerfs on your set now. No longer 38 stars. Number go up. This negate, hang on. That's something I've been kind of hoping to get. We have a mag negate, but a fizz negate would have rather neutralized this guy, right? No, wait. Only if I need color yellow. Never mind. Never mind. Guess I'll just go bleep myself. What do I put in the newly opened slot? There's just blue and white and black in that. We get anything else in there. Well, that happened. Well, let's see what this place is really like. I should fight the other droids, but first... Yellow brooch. Not gonna use that. So if that was a mini boss or proper boss, whatever, it gave us a star. How tough are the random encounters? The gizmatoids and the gyro blade. Okay, that one goes down like that. That one's innately white, that one's innately red. Yeah, this kind of seems like no problem. Very much seems like no problem. Oh, meteor shower. Rocks and meteor shower. Should I fight this thing? Should I try to get some more little HP bonuses? Yeah, I guess. Oh look, it's the exact same battle. Let's do the exact same things, unless RNG makes different things happen. 2 encounters down, 3 more, and we should get better gains than just HP. Same rewards as last battle too. Wow. Do I want more meteor showers on my people? Like, I might want to give some to Zappa. In case I want to start working on getting a fully white field so that I can use Surge's ultimate. I don't... Like, he has like a... Why the crap do you have ointments and antidotes and... Oh, no, wait, no. I'm stupid. I was reading my list of elements as the stuff that he had equipped. I thought he had a lot more level 1 elements. Wow, my brain. So let's see the white stuff. You have a meteor there, a revive there. We're not really gonna use that. The meteor shower, level 4. So we put that there, then it's -1. That's fine. You have a recover all, and the recover all up there is like too expensive. Yeah, he doesn't have enough slots to really have that much color diversity. I think I'm gonna replace the Inferno, actually. The meteor shower there. Maybe it's a small change, maybe so small as to be completely irrelevant. Seems to be some trick to opening it. Found a nostrum. Right next to the plungers and the toilet paper rolls. That might not be what that actually was, but that's what the pixels look like to me. Oh, these guys actually got the first strike. Good night. Let's not use any elements. Let's just slap them with our big stone weapons. Get some going down. What does this button do? That only seems beneficial. Robo Sewer Wash. Operate the robot? Why not? Triangle to quit? Okay. Robot can't go in deep water. Do I want... But it's... Why... Why is it so hard to control? Why is it, like, drifting a little away from me?
Can you operate this for me? Thanks. That's very helpful. I don't suppose I could have gone down into this water stuff myself. Search found white brooch. And a cure-all. And now I should press triangle to quit. Yeah, cannot in fact go down there myself. Okay. Nothing over here. That gets us over to the other side. Beep boop. That's the trick to opening that. Time to mash X until the battle is over. Why is it only Starkey that gets it? It's like the third time. Out of 4 battles. What was it that I just got? Got a power seal. Increases attack power. Is it better than a Dragoon Gauntlet? Yes, it is. Is there anything worth investigating here? We have side doors. That leads to a staircase. There's the elevator. That appears to be an elevator. So a staircase up, we have elevator. And what is here? Save spot? Well, what is this little harbor? I will take that. Hello, Shadowman? Perhaps what we are doing is wrong. If the experiment succeeds, we will be able to control time. We will like complete control over history, and innocence become a presence much like God. If so, what meaning is there to the history of mankind? But it's too late now. We can afford to fail this experiment. If for some reason anything goes wrong, the anti-annihilation energy will probably overwhelm us. Who knows what the consequences might be.
Who knows indeed. To mash X again. Wow, you actually landed a hit. Good job. Okay, HP and mag, HP res and mag, HP and mag. So with that, I should have no reason to fight any more random encounters here. Does the elevator work? Security level 2 locked. Please release the lock. That'll be why I'm going this way. Forget me not pot. I'm sorry, what? Is that an element? What is that? It's such a long name that I kind of assume it's I don't know, that name just sounds too long. What was that? Okay, it is an accessory. Memorizes monsters to be used in doppelgang ability. That's... Okay, so that green goblin lady who joined you when you got body swapped to being Lynx, has she been unable to learn new transformation until I got this? Is that real? Or is that a way for other people than her to enable some learning? Okay, so apparently this was a door. And I could pass through the laser barrier, but that summoned the drone. Careful now, careful now. Please release the lock. Dude, I'm trying. And look, it's a world map. Originally, El Nido was nothing but ocean. The El Nido archipelago is purely artificial, created by fate. Fate in all caps? And it was a remodeling plan that took place 10,000 years ago. Planned to include islands blessed with nature in the Sea of El Nido. The main island of El Nido, Earth Dragon Isle, Water Dragon Isle, Black Dragon Isle, the development of elements using the energy of the natural world, the distribution of memory terminal services called the Recordings of Fate that could survey and guide people's lives, the research center staff, who had their memories of the future erased, left the center and began a life outside of its nature. That is how Fate's paradise came into existence. And for over 10,000 years, Fate has been watching over and guiding the descendants of the staff who left this research center. Everything was in perfect harmony. That is until 14 years ago when a boy came into contact with the flame on the night of the storm. Where was the lock release for the elevator again? I might have been blanking out lately. Probably not this blinking button on the keyboard. Access granted. Okay. Guess I'm going to the 3rd floor? I could take the stairs. Do I expect there to be anything different than a stairwell there? I don't know. Is this where you come in from the stairwell? No. Oh, big brain. We have big blue brains. What's going on here? Memory scanning and rewriting is not that difficult a thing. As a matter of fact, it is possible to simulate the thoughts and feelings of each individual. These are all just electric signals that flow around the circuitry of the brain after all. The vessels of flesh can be reproduced through cloning, and the soul stored within these fleshly vessels can be simulated as well. Thus, one could even go so far as to say that death itself no longer exists. Of course, the expiration of an individual being as a variation within the species still occurs. Overall, we can reverse the old maxim and say that where there is no death, there will be a life. Control human emotions by using neurotransmitters. That means by manipulating the nerve transmitters inside their brains, it's possible to control the feelings and even the personalities of humans. Fate uses records of fate to connect directly to the brains of the humans with whom they come into contact. Fate not only imprints what actions the humans should take into their brains, but also rewrites their personalities and feelings. The life forms on this planet developed from single-celled microorganisms to protozoans, then from fish to amphibians, from reptiles to mammals, and eventually to humans. You say that, but you don't mention Lavos' input in making apes become humans by bringing down the flame or whatever? By extinctifying the reptites? Does that lore not matter? Beginning with a cerebral neocortex, which only exists in higher mammals, the anthropod brain enlarged at an accelerating pace until it became the human brain we know. Could the reason for the abnormal development of the human brain be the biological contamination caused by Lavos? That would mean that humans are really a heterogeneous life form, or foreign matter as far as the planet is concerned. Humans are a sudden mutation caused by the contact with Lavos. Okay, so we are acknowledging that. Alien life form that fell to this planet from space. That is why humans are, biologically speaking, unbalanced and half-finished. Eternally inconsistent and disconnected, the human existence is plagued by contradiction. An incomplete species torn between love and hatred, whose very being is self-contradictory. From the planet's viewpoint, humans are just destroyers and accursed, yet perhaps pathetic blight on the world. Oh, your philosophy here. It's not a matter of whether I would
agree or disagree with their outlook on their planet and their existence and the narrative. It's just by having these discussions at all, kind of moving. We're kind of moving into a space where, how do I put this? We are talking about such big and broad philosophical topics that it feels like we're not leaving any room for a hypothetical sequel or anything to have anywhere else to go with it. It's not that in tone and content this contradicts Chrono Trigger. It kind of goes in a different direction and goes so far as to leave no room for anything to go anywhere else. It's strange. Where do you go from here? And I can't help but feel that talking about the nature of humanity and existence and fate and free will and evolution and everything, it seemed like that would be more fun if we did that with characters. With any personality that aren't just interchangeable and gimmicky. Characters that might have slightly different opinions from one another. The DNA records are poems and music. Adenine and thymine, guanine and cytosine, rhythm and melody. Perhaps DNA, with the ones who make contact with the flame, is recomposed by the sound they generate within. Wonder if life forms are just dreaming in an endless flow of music. Is there anybody else here?
Lavos, an extraterrestrial life form that is thought to have fallen from the heavens 65 million years ago. While the timeline that existed before history was changed, Lavos was assumed to have slept deep below the planet's surface, sleeping and consuming the energy up until the day of destruction known as the apocalypse. They are those who believe that 12,000 years ago, legendary ancient magical civilization known as Zeal came into contact with Lavos. That fateful encounter is said to have resulted in Zeal disappearing from the surface of the planet within the space of a single night. However, the very existence of the ancient civilization of Zeal has never been proven, so up till this day the theory cannot be confirmed. On some timelines, Lavos appeared on the surface of the planet in the year 1999 and brought the world to ruins. However, a group of young time travelers saw where their planet's history was heading, and through their actions rewrote time. This very research facility exists on that new timeline, in a world where, thanks to the feat of Lavos by the young adventurers, the apocalypse never happened, on a temporal vector where human civilization continued to evolve unhampered. All the data on Lavos that was obtained from tracing different parallel world possibilities has proven to be volatile, with fluctuating discrepancies. Perhaps, at this point in time, it is nearly impossible to obtain any true information about Lavos. So, that's the same data that was in the future ruins and the other timeline back when, but we only got fragments of that. Humans and reptiles. 65 million years ago, reptiles who evolved from reptiles had developed their own unique civilization. This was long before the ancestors of humans who evolved from primates had developed their civilization. Excavation carried out on the central continent of Zenon have revealed that the reptiles already had advanced architectural skills in the prehistoric era. But the fall of Lavos to the planet and the resulting ice age this brought about rang a death knell for the reptiles and their civilization. After that, the reptiles slowly disappeared from the stage of history. However, in the distant past, humans could have been defeated in the contest of evolution, and the reptiles could have continued to develop. It is not unthinkable that such a timeline could exist in other dimensions. Everything is purely a problem possibility, and the world is only stabilized by the viewpoint of the one who observes it. Honestly, that could be like a sequel hook. Take us to a completely different timeline where the reptiles survived and evolved and things were different, and it's a world of exclusively lizard people. DNA, the seeds of life. The human body is made up of 50 to 60 billion cells. Each of these cells contains genes in the form of DNA. These are the fundamental building blocks that exist inside the cell's chromosomes. They store genetic information that can be passed on from parent to child. The structure of DNA is common throughout all life, throughout all universes. Through DNA recombination, life forms take on differing forms with variable abilities. I feel like I'm a little bit in Parasite Eve, and we're learning about mitochondria. Where is this going? Is this going anywhere? I didn't see the staircase to here. Maybe there is a reason to go back to the stairwell, but let's check the 4th floor first. Only personnel registered as Orbiter may enter. Experiment will begin soon. Please evacuate to your designated positions. We'll do the same in case of an emergency. wait. This unfolds automatically. Everyone gather around. Let's see. In the 11th century, scientists by the name of Luca indicated the possibility of time travel through the use of a time egg, which utilizes miniature black holes. Whether this could actually be possible or not is still the subject of intense debate, and no conclusions have been made. According to her theory, by rotating a single point of supergravity, space-time continua can be drawn in, thus making it possible to transform that singular point which pulls in everything else into a ring formation. Using the ring as a gate between dimensions, it should be possible to travel back and forth between various space-time. I've heard that the time egg already existed during the legendary ancient dynasty. We shouldn't have to rely on theories from an ancient civilization that may not have even existed. We can do this. But it's said that the time was altered using the time egg. That's just a legend. There isn't even any evidence to prove that this ancient dynasty ever existed. The experiment should be starting soon. After we discovered an unusual gravitational field in this barren sea of El Nido, we built several artificial islands and established Chronopolis. This was all done to facilitate our top secret research. But now our research is about to come to its end. Once the final adjustments are made, the experiment will commence. It's just a matter of time. Everyone should keep up their good work. Chief hasn't returned yet. He hasn't? Then we'll have to hold off until he gets back. Think that time is not absolute but elastic, relative and subjective, that there can be individual differences caused by changes in time. Perhaps the same people and life forms can even exist in several different spacetimes, an independent time that flows with a will of its own? But nonsense. Conducting simulation on phase metastasis. This research center was established under the utmost secrecy of the central regime. They appear to be a military research center. We're actually conducting research on time. The lost ancient magical civilization of Zeal. If it really did exist, someone may have even traveled through time to this period. Could you imagine that? Why is it so hard to open doors sometimes? Okay, so staircase reestablished. Chief said he was going out for a walk, probably by the dock somewhere, gazing out to the sea. Still can't. Still don't have free reign with the staircase situation. Weird. Please present the Central Lab Zone registration card. I don't have a card. I'm not an arbiter. Wait, I know what I need to do. Oh, shut up. At least I think I know what to do. So I'm not going to be let in here yet. Let's go back to the first floor. And let's go back to the harbor docks. And the guy there that's staring out at the water, he's the chief that they're waiting to get back to the fourth floor. I get him back, things might get moving again. Hey, you! Time Research Lab, which served as the foundation of this research center, appeared out of nowhere in the year 2300. It was headed up by the scientific genius Balthazar. However, at the peak of his career, he simply vanished. Continuing his work, and it comes this far. Work is almost complete. It was about time I headed back. Experiment's about to begin. Yes, head back. Do it. I don't specifically remember Balthazar from Chrono Trigger, but I assume that that character existed. I remember, because I looked it up, I remember a Gaspar as being the name of the old man at the end of time. Gaspar and Balthazar. Those. Experiment doesn't underway, access denied. What do you mean access denied? What is supposed to mean that? Gaspar and Balthazar are both names of supposed names of wise men who went to see the baby Jesus. I do not believe that whatever is in this chest is worth fighting for. Prove me wrong. Gunner get ya. Oh boy. 7 damage. Oh. What is the difficulty curve of this game? I will say though, with movie names like Gunner get ya, and most of the plot that we've experienced in here, this game seems well translated. It's not something that I take for granted with PlayStation 1 RPGs. Even ones that come out late in the system's life cycle. Because I've played Wild Arms 2. I've seen this in them. Okay, but we got an Inferno, though. Inferno is good. Oh, card keep. We had to do that battle. Never mind then. Boop beep. It all began with a notebook my mother handed me. She told me she found it while cleaning out the closet. This old notebook, covered with mold, was a diary that belonged to my grandfather who passed away years ago. It contained my grandfather's distant memories. Is this device playback archives? Looks like someone's memories. Memoirs. I wonder if you still remember how we first met and our many adventures. All seemed like a dream, ran like the wind during those warm summer days long ago. You were a piece of a star that fell from the sky. I can still relive the memories of those days long past, just by closing my eyes like such and whispering your name into the desolate night. Kid, kid. Radical dreamers, let Frasor interdire. What?
Radical dreamers? What does this mean?
It's a conversation with a comrade. Are you ready, kid? I know you're anxious, but stay on your toes.
Yeah, likewise, mate. You mess up and I'm leaving you behind. Got that, Surge? Come on, Miguel, let's go. That bastard Lynx is gonna get what he deserves. Say a prayer, it's not that it'll do you any good.
This seems to be an archive from a different time than our own.
Aside from the two worlds we already know about, other worlds and times may also exist.
So, no point in us reading it then? This is the observation room. This is where we observe the two parallel worlds. Main computer of Chronopolis is called Fate. Yep. What does the acronym stand for? This fate contains a massive amount of historical data dating up to the year 2400. You have anything else? Fate is a large-scale prototype completed in the year 2300. It integrated the old mother brain computer circuitry into a more powerful supercomputer. I mean, the lore is fine. I got the card key. What am I doing with the card key? Access denied. All of the smarter kids, they stay inside. Is there anything? I forget what I wanted to do with the card key. It just doesn't seem like this door is ever gonna open. No, I don't know. Is that what I needed for? The basement floor? So this will be new? This is in fact new. Wait, are these enemies gonna get desynced now? Because I bumped into one? Yeah, I don't have to fight them. I can just do that. Fingerprint and retina scan required. Please step inside the circle and hold up your left hand. Left. Analyzing, please stand by. Analysis complete. Fingerprints, retina, and C-class DNA all clear. Data discrepancy due to aging within permissible range. 96% confirmation that this individual is the last registered arbiter. Access granted. Welcome back, Chrono Trigger. Just gonna let that sit on the screen for a moment before we enter Project Kid. So that's why Lynx needed Surge's form.
Lynx must be inside already.
Aye. Alone with the frozen flame. Arbiter confirmed. Access granted.
Where are we? Is that the frozen flame?
Exactly.
Huh?
The hearer of people's prayers, the provider of riches, fame, and power, the bestower of eternal life, the promiser of peace and happiness. This is the essence of what descended from the heavens in the prehistoric age. The living crimson stone, the frozen flame.
Lynx?
What took you so long? You had me worried. Worried that you might have perished on the way here.
Are you alright?
It's no use. I put her soul to sleep. I had to remove any potential obstacle from us having this talk.
Who are you? What are you after?
You still don't know? I am the human incarnation of fate. The living interface of the fate computer system. Or put simply, I too am fate. His name Lynx is short for Linux. That's why he's a furry.
What?
14 years ago, on the night of a terrible storm, the cogs began to turn. That night, Wazuki and Miguel set out to sea carrying a sick young child in their boat. The child was you, Serge, after you had been attacked by that panther demon. Your poison wounds were beyond the healing abilities of the doctors in Termina or even Guldo. So they set sail to Marble in order to see the sage there, not knowing how bad the storm would become. Being skilled sailors, the two men were able to survive the storm. But they were blown off course and came ashore on this island, where they decided to seek shelter. At the time, its research center was offline due to the severity of the storm. It only took 10 minutes for the system to power back up, but by then, the flame had found you. Contact with the flame healed your young body, but that was not all. Once the security card system was rebooted, it would only grant access to you, the Arbiter. Can't imagine the trouble this caused the Fate computer system in achieving its objective. Inside of Fate, there was a standalone circuit that had been kept hidden since the old Mother Brain generation. That circuit was designed to start a malfunction, or more precisely, a rebellion. Who would have thought that such a small bug, a traitor, could exist inside of Fate? That hidden circuit was based on the initial Ash tier model circuit board, with extra logic added by another scientist. Fate itself did not realize that this circuit was present within the core of its system, or, more correctly, the circuit was programmed so that the moment Fate did detect it, it would erase all record of its detection. Dr. Luca Ashtier. Unbelievably intelligent and incredibly enthusiastic. I might even go as far as to call her a mad scientist, so of course I don't believe it was Luca alone that devised this plan.
I'm sure the first curator of this research center, a man named Balthasar, had a hand in it too. Fate. Bring out the traitor Prometheus. Affirmative.
Ah, you finally released me. Welcome back, so you're the real Surge. Waited a long time for you. Glad you made it in time.
Closing out today at 860 for the day. Absolutely insane amount of money. More than I make in a normal week. Yay! Big thumbs up. Thumbs up, golf claps, head pats, all around. Also, boy, wow, the game is doing so much info dumping, so much plot dumping. It's absurd. It's absurd how much of the story they've just kept hidden until the last 10-15% of the game. Heard about this? I've seen complaints that at the end of the game it remembers it has a plot. Yeah, it seemed that now it seems like it does. Like my mouth is getting so dry from just reading all of this out loud. Surge, I beg you, please bring an end to the enmity between Fate and the dragons. Fate, eliminate him. Affirmative. No eliminating Prometheus.
No, you can't.
Surge, please, for the future of mankind. For the future.
Idiot. Destruction to those who oppose the goddess of fate.
Lynx, why you?
Huh. Come, Surge. Oh boy. Show me what the purpose of your life on this planet is. Teach me what it means to be alive. New music. Ark, did you hear what I said about learning why Lynx is called Lynx? Now we're fighting fate itself. Maybe it's not a bad thing to have two innately white dudes then. Commencing countdown. 5. A word? You want to reduce the elemental damage because you know what we're capable of? That is so rude. Can I counter diminish somehow? I mean, I suppose I can set up Genie as... I might do something. It might do more than nothing. Oh beans, the field is all black.
I suppose the magnify would be the opposite of diminish. But I only have one magnify. Yeah, I'm actually kind of glad I didn't take a non-diminished version of that to the face. That was not very nice. Two. Yeah, I think it's time that we kind of just defend. Do whatever it's got. Don't need to do multiple gravity blows. Just stop that. Stop that. Okay, everybody's defending. Countdown has reached 0. Here comes dark energy. That was the diminished version? Heck me. Would a Magnegate have worked there, I wonder? That would have made a world of difference. Recommencing countdown. 5. Stop. A Magnegate is a 6 cost thing. On the star key. Guess let's try to make that happen when the countdown gets real low. Four. No, don't miss. If Starkey hadn't missed, I would have had enough for the Magnegate. Let me see that. So we have heal all -1, and we have heal all +2. Okay. Let's hope this works. $370. Ugh, gross. Now wait, Surge also has a Magnegate? That's good, that's good. Let's see how much we heal with a Cure Plus. That's pretty good. Just a little basic cure. Basic cure on Scourge. That's good. It's down to 2. Ow. Are you serious? Of all the times to be missing. It's not saying 1 yet. Okay, wait, Magnegate is only on 1 guy. I may have chosen the wrong guy. And or wrong time. No? No? Maybe not? Let me just check something. Yeah, okay, yeah, so he, okay. Now, if Surge doesn't miss all his attacks... and this nerd doesn't go off in between... yes. Then I can set up a Magnegate now on a Surge, who we want to keep alive because he's the one who has a revive cast remaining. And the countdown should be reaching 0 right now. Yep. So here comes the Dark Energy. It might kill Zappa, but Surge and Starkey take no damage. Haha. Zappa didn't even take half. Get absolutely hacked. What do I want to hit you with? Just hit you with my little starlight. Yeah, you should have more stamina when you start attacking. You just stop it. Stop it with this. Everybody was defending, so that was good. Hey. There you go. One last little... and with that, we have defeated Fate. Is that a revenge on Lynx? And that's our 40th star. Wow, that's a terrible level up boost. Getting the magic slots is great, but ugh. Starkey got okay, but Surge and Zappa, ugh. Yeah, they got screwed over. No, how could you? I, Fate, the goddess of fate, was not meant to die. You were a computer, not a goddess.
Ah! Huh. Where in places am I? Surge, what happened to me? Uh-huh. That's it.
What's it?
None, right. No touch it, pa. Do not touch it. Kid, I know the feelings you have inside of you. The urge to bring everything to nothing is not stronger than your desire to save everyone. You may want to throw yourself down the cliff of destruction. That is your imperative. But save a play, kid. Do not drag Surge and the others down into destruction with you. Shut up, you loony! I know what I'm doing. It's too late. There's no turning back now.
Fate has fallen. Fate has died.
Finally, the time has come.
Indeed, the long endless night shall finally come to an end. No, for mankind. I shall make you bleed. Feel 1,000,000 years of this planet's agony, pain, and suffering. What? Uh-huh. Why did we lift Mother Earth's IUD out of the water? Or out through what was formerly the island? Hello, Valiard. Welcome back. Welcome to Disc 2.
Terra Tower has come back to life again. In the year 2400, during a counter-time experiment, the flame goes out of control. This causes the dimensions to rip apart, resulting in the time crash. Engulfed in an enormous dimensional vortex, Chronopolis was hurled 10,000 years back in time. Perhaps it was the awakening Lavos who pulled the frozen flame back through time to it. Maybe so that Lavos, who saw the possibility that some young adventurers might destroy it, could create a backup plan. But that ain't all. At the same time, another city from a different dimension's future was also thrown back in time. Dinopolis, the future city of the Reptides, Azala's descendants, who had evolved more closely with the planet. Just as Lavos, in an attempt to save itself, summoned Chronopolis from the distant future, perhaps our planet beckoned Dinopolis into the past. Maybe as a measure against Chronopolis and humanity. It wasn't the dragon gods who sealed up the frozen flame. It was fate which used the flame's power to divide and seal the dragons in slumber. And now that fate has been defeated, the dragons will join together again to start their revenge.
But they... I guess they have wings now. No, they don't even all have wings. Water Dragon does not have wings, but it's still just floating in the sky. Okay. How's this 2 going? Very heavy on the plot. It's like more story than the previous 5 streams combined. I'm sorry, did all the dragons just fuse into one Mega Dragon?
I feared it would come to this. I didn't want to have to fight with you if it could have been avoided. Adieu, Sarge. Sarge, adieu.
Why did Kid know everything about all the future events anyway? The history of Chronopolis and the theory and... Did she pick up a lot of that knowledge while her soul was slumbering? Give me a frickin' break. You mean to tell me we were being used all this time? Yeah. Damn.
What is done, although we may not like it. In any case, we need to make our way into that floating tower.
Yes, we cannot just twiddle our thumbs and do nothing.
The only problem is...
So we have to find a way up there, right? It's not like the Great SS Invincible can make it up there either.
There has to be a way.
At least our objective is clear. I do not know how, but we must find a way.
So, like, whatever happened to Kid after that?
Doesn't look like she'll ever wake up. Indeed. She is resting at Radius's place.
Her spirit seems to be possessed by the past. A powerful item is necessary in order to dispel it.
There's no sense staying here. Come on, mateys, let's shove off. Yeah. So this is my party, and I'm sticking to it, even if it means that I have 2 innately white guys. And Sprague was the name of the character that I forgot. I was referencing earlier. Did anybody new? I mean, Kid is still not here, so. This is the post body swap reunification lineup. Guess that's 27 different characters I could be using. I'm sticking with my little blueberry man and my blacksmith. Oh boy. All right. Okay, that puts us just under 36 hours, which, this being the 9th stream, very much suggests that I've been going at it with an average pace of 4 hours per stream. I think that'll do it. That was a lot of drama today, a lot of big events, a lot of stuff. It's a little under 4 hours, but I got a late start. It seems like this seems like the time to call it off. The next time, I guess we will be looking into how to awake Kid and how to get up that Terra Tower. We might even somehow uncover the Chrono Cross that was being alluded to in a combination of the tier of love and hate. So we got that to look forward to. But we're leaving that for next time. Next stream is not going to be tomorrow, and I'm taking the Friday off. Not sure exactly when I'm gonna be streaming on the weekend. But I'll be back Saturday and or Sunday. We'll see. I do not know. I cannot say with any certainty whatsoever. I have a raid target before I go. I think I don't. Well, that's fine. That's totally fine. We'll do that another time. Just get back. Did I miss anything? We beat up Fate. Yeah, well, we beat up Lynx. Yeah, you missed my explanation of why Lynx is a Lynx and why his name is Lynx. Are you familiar with that? Because I'll tell you again. So, Fate is the name of the supercomputer in the Chronopolis. And Lynx is the incarnation of Fate. That is the computer making itself into a person and walking about. So, Lynx is really Linux. But with the Japanese, you don't pronounce all of the U's, so it's Lynx. It's Lynx. It's Linux. Future runs on Linux. Fate runs on Linux. That's all I got out of it anyway. I bet it's a pun like that. Like, if it's not, then they made it very easy to read that into it. Anyway, I'll be back at some point during the weekend. Until next time, take care.